Hey everybody, this is Francesco Abbruzzino with the Rogue Rant. Today I want to talk about this group, the BLM, otherwise known as Black Lives Matter. Of course they matter, just like Latino lives matter, Asians, Italians, whites, the boys in blue. For God's sake, all lives matter, folks. And no, it's not racist to say that. I think BLM started out with the right intentions, which was to support the right of African Americans. This I applaud. They did this just like La Raza for the Latinos or the KKK. Oh, yes, the KKK for the whites. This I support and encourage. People getting out there and trying to protect their culture. However, just like La Raza and the KKK movement, Black Lives Matter has been hijacked by extremist elements and is doing more harm than good for African Americans. Why not take a similar approach as Martin Luther King took with civil rights? That worked, didn't it? If you see an ambulance trying to get by, their sirens are blaring like the story that I put out today. Why not make a hole? Let them by, let them get to the hospital. Think, if that was your kid, would you want a group of people out there blocking your kid who's dying from getting to the hospital? If you see that a black officer shot and killed by a BLM member, don't get out there chanting. Call the BLM member out publicly. And tell America you don't agree with it. But it's pretty hard to do when you're out there saying all pigs must die. You need to tone down that rhetoric, folks. Think about it. How about going out and putting praise and support on the black officer's family? After all, you're there for black lives, right? What about this black officer that was killed in Baton Rouge? What about his family? Get out and support them. After all, the movement is to support all black lives, even if they wear blue uniforms. I didn't see any exclusion on that. If an officer is out there, they shoot a black person, like what you saw today, it's circulating everywhere, where the black person was on the ground with his hands up and the autistic boy was shot. It looks damning. I agree, very damning. Why not wait, though? Wait for an investigation, all the information to come out, instead of going out and target shooting officers that were not even involved in the incident. Officers that may have never done anything wrong, and officers that would protect your right to sit out there and spit out rhetoric like kill the pigs in Cleveland. I had it on a video. I agree that in police shootings, there may be unlawful actions taken by officers. That's a given. However, let the investigation roll out. Let the evidence present itself. If this officer has been proven to act unlawfully, like the video today, then he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. Hell, everyone knows my stance on this. After all, I am known as a cop hater from the left and right on all my pages for some oddball reason. Because I continue to say prosecute these cops that are found to be doing unlawful things. Come on the other side. Please have them to stop this blue shield wall you have when it comes to protecting officers. Sure, protect them if they're innocent, but if they're guilty, take action, take discipline, and make it public. But this BLM group, it's time to expose this movement for what they are. They're racist, violent, hate group. They promote the execution of police officers and anybody else that stands in their way. The evidence is in their rhetoric, it's written on their shirts, it's in their writings. Just like we had to call out the KKK and La Raza for what they are, hate groups. Even groups like CARE that's out there to protect, or started initially to protect the rights of Muslims, has turned into a hate group. One that supports the extremist Islamic jihadis that are out there. Not only have the leaders of the DNC refused to condemn the movement, they're desperately trying to embrace it. We got Clinton inviting Michael Brown to her convention, Michael Brown's parents. You know, with the 3-hour visit of BLM leaders to the White House. How about inviting the slain officer's family to the White House? How about that, Obama? The DNC summer meeting in Minneapolis, they came out, they had said, hey, here's our resolution, we're passing it, we're in solidarity with the BLM. BLM later rejected it. They said, we don't want this, we don't need this. But a day after that resolution came out, BLM activists in Minneapolis chanted, pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon, as they marched down the streets. The rhetoric also came just one day after the execution of a Texas sheriff while he was out there filling up his patrol car with gasoline, doing nothing wrong. So yes, I get it. Black lives matter. Just like my life matters, everyone's life matters. Take your group back from the extremists and go back to promoting the rights of African Americans. If one is shot by an officer and you feel that it is unjust action, protest. However, protest in a manner that will garner the support of the nation. Stop the rhetoric. Targeting cops, threatening to kill cops, and some of the extreme rhetoric is not working for your cause. What say you? This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with the Rogue Rant.